Hey Grizzlies fans, welcome back to another edition of the Grizzlies Coaches Show. Back again with assistant coach Brandon Ratzloff. How you doing today, bub?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing today,
Doing
Josh?
fantastic. Halloween's right around the corner. We'll get into the fun stuff later, but we'll start with the boring stuff, or for some people, not really that boring.
Oh, it's all great.
It's all great. The hockey questions. Team finally got back to the win column last Saturday against Wisconsin. How do you keep that momentum going after a long losing streak when you play the same team again tomorrow?
Yeah, I think, it's always tough when you're going through droughts, and for us it was a 4-game losing streak. I don't think necessarily we were playing bad hockey. We just had made mistakes that cost us at timely points, right? And so the game plan going into the Woodsman was we've got to test the goalie out early, and luckily we tested him early. We got some goals in behind him early and fought through some adversity in the first period. I think we had a 3-minute span where we were 5-on-3. Almost killed off the 5-on-3, but the rest of the night the kill was great. We battled through adversity, and our details were much better. Even something as simple as changing hard off the ice and setting that next guy up for success. I think that was something we had been preaching, and it finally came in to fruition on Saturday night?
Yeah.
Saturday night against the Woodsmen. So details will win you games, and we were harping on details all week, and that's what we got to bring every night. Doesn't matter who we play.
Yeah, I remember talking to Marty last week on the show. We talked about special teams, or really how many penalties the team was taking. It was no fault of their own, being on the 5-on-3 for as long as they. Well, some fault of their own, but it was a tough stretch. But like you mentioned, they just gave up the one goal, and I think that really did set them up for success. But moving forward with special teams, it's going to continue to be a topic of discussion. The power play has struggled a little bit recently, won for its last 13. What do you think are the biggest issues right now with the man advantage?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we take a lot of time to make decisions, and even an extra dust of the puck will lose you time of making a play. So something we've been trying to work on is just seeing the options that you have before you get that puck. And a way that we do that is work on releases, making sure we have support above and below the puck. And zone entries has been the biggest problem, I think. We just haven't been hitting the blue line with speed together. We've got to start hitting the line together with 4 guys and making sure that we're finishing our routes. So that's a big thing. We stopped short on our routes. A chip puck in, that means that's the difference between a giveaway and having puck possession right there. So something as simple as somebody finishing their route to the corner for that chip in, we have puck possession. If they don't, it's a giveaway, and it's just going back down the ice. So knowing our releases, knowing our options as soon as we enter the zone, and quick puck movement, east to west, quick release, make sure we're coming downhill for second chances as well. I think that'll lead to success coming up.
Puck possession is always the name of the game. Talking about the offense specifically, you have 2 lines that are doing really well. Everyone knows about that top line, Andrew Bastian, Mason Decker, Ole Fevold, but a line that might be going a little bit under the radar, Cooper Johnson, Connor Gauquelin, and Baylor Stebbins have been fantastic. A lot of them have been riding point streaks or just had some point streaks that got snapped this past weekend. But what do you think makes them so dominant, gives them such great chemistry?
Yeah, first of all, I think Saturday night against the Woodsmen, we had 4 lines that they all contributed and they played a part. And that's what we need. We need good depth to win games. So that's the biggest thing. We saw that on Saturday night. And going off of your point with Gox's line, I think they play the 200-foot game well. They're responsible in the defensive zone. They keep it simple offensively. They get pucks in deep. They finish their hits. And the chemistry that they have, they played together this is their 2nd year now. They know where each other are on the ice. And you saw it against the Woodsmen. They were making some great plays, finding each other in the soft spot. And they're not afraid to get greasy. So that only helps the cause, right? So 200-foot game and straight grease in the ozone.
There you go. Well, they've played together for a while, but someone's going to be playing his first game for the Grizzlies this coming week. Another addition, 2nd week in a row with a new guy joining the team. This time it's Dominic Arndt from the Gillette Wild. A trade was made earlier this week. What does he bring to the table? How does he fit into that Grizzlies sort of identity?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say big thanks to Donovan and Dylan, who are going to Gillette. I think they brought a lot to our team, and that's part of the business. That's the sad part of the business. But we're excited for Dominic, and something that he brings is face-off awareness and face-off execution. He's a good centerman. He wins a lot of face-offs. He's a crafty little player, brings some speed, and he doesn't shy away from corner battles. So he's going to go in and mix it up there and contribute to our offense. As well as defensively, he's responsible, and positionally he's in good spots. So we're really looking forward to working with Dominic and seeing what he can contribute to our team.
Having a two-way forward is never considered too much of a bad thing to have, and we'll see how that plays this weekend or tomorrow, really, against Wisconsin. We will be right back after a word from our team chiropractor, Thrive Wellness.
Your body is designed to function at its best, but daily stress, poor posture, and even minor injuries can disrupt your health. At Thrive Wellness, we focus on restoring balance and alignment so you can live pain-free and perform at your peak. Chiropractic care is a natural, effective approach to improving mobility, reducing discomfort, and enhancing overall wellness. Don't wait for pain to hold you back. Call 507-258-4100 or visit thrivewellness.com today to schedule your consultation. Experience the benefits of a properly aligned body because optimal health starts with a healthy spine.
And we are back. Time for those Halloween-themed fun questions. You obviously, I feel like you were a guy that dressed up a lot growing up. I think most people did. But did you have a favorite or a least favorite Halloween costume that you've ever worn?
Yes, I do. My favorite costume that I ever wore, I think I was maybe 11. I was Captain Jack Sparrow. I was a big fan of those movies growing up, Pirates of the Caribbean. So I went all out for that costume, and it's my most memorable one for sure. My most memorable one in the negative direction, I was I was a Teletubby.
You were a Teletubby?
I was a Teletubby. I was the red Teletubby. I was younger, but my mom thought it'd be a fun idea to have me and my sister as Teletubbies. So
Please tell me there's a photo of that somewhere.
There is somewhere. I'll have to track it down and get it back to you. But
absolutely.
It very well could have gotten lost too. So
I think you might be okay with that outcome if that were the case. Who on the team or on the coaching staff, you can answer this either way you want, would be most likely to get spooked by a jump scare or a horror movie? I have my pick after going to the haunted hayride yesterday, but I'll hear yours first.
Me.
You?
Me. I'm terrible with haunted houses, and I'm very easily spooked. It's not my thing.
So if someone jump scared you later today, you would be terrified.
I would probably scream.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's I know myself, and I don't do well in those situations, so I'm just gonna go with me.
It's a fair one. Felix, when we went to the haunted hayride and the haunted forest walkthrough, was hiding behind Tevin the entire time and was trying to act like a big monster man. Wasn't working.
That's me too. Like anytime I go into a haunted house, I'm grabbing the person in front of me, ducking behind them. So it's
exactly. Well, it's dark enough that they can't tell who's grabbing on, so you're good for it.
Yeah, I'm good for it.
Is there a candy that you think should be banned from Halloween, like your least favorite of all time?
It's funny because I like Almond Joys. But
one of the few people that does.
The other one, Mounds, I think.
Yeah.
They might be the same, but to me,
you taste the difference. You're a candy connoisseur.
And the presentation of the wrapper, it's just it's not aesthetically pleasing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say Mounds.
I don't think there'd be that many people that would be too upset with that pick. I don't think I've ever heard someone say their favorite candy is a Mound bar.
Yeah.
So I think you're safe there.
Yeah, get them out of here.
Yeah. There is team building Halloween event this weekend. You won't be, well, neither one of us will be there, but who do you think will have the best costume? If you had to guess.
If I had to guess, I'm going to go with somebody under the radar who's very thoughtful. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go with Cam Patrick. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people with his costume, and it's usually those people under the radar. They're just going to show
up
and make a huge scene out of it. So
sometimes the quietest people make the biggest impact when it comes to Halloween.
That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. Yes, thank you.
There you go. And then this is the age-old question. could have, different views of each other by the end of this one.
All right.
Candy corn. Are you for or against it?
I'm against candy corn. It's,
Come on, coach.
I don't see that could have been my candy outlaw, actually.
Really?
It's candy corn, yes. I know, I get it. It's got some history. It's a top
role
player.
player.
It's a role player, but for me,
Glue guy.
For me, it's on the bench. No candy corn.
I love candy corn. I'm a big candy corn kind of guy. But I mean, I see your
Fair
point, because you have like more than like 5 pieces of it, you immediately get like really sick. So
Yeah.
it's a exquisite taste. Some might
Exquisite.
say. Yeah.
Good vocab.
Candy corn, there you go. We learn new vocab every week on
Yeah.
this show, don't we?
We do.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the time we got this week. I appreciate you, as always, coming on and doing these with me, Bubba. It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely. I appreciate you for having me. Thank
Well,
you.
thank you. And thank you guys for tuning in for another edition of the Grizzlies Coaches Show. The team is back in action tomorrow night in Toma against the Wisconsin Woodsmen before they come back home the week after that to play at Wausau, including the Military Appreciation Night. You can always buy your tickets at tickets.rochestergrizz.com. And as always, let's go Grizz.
Thanks, Grizz Nation.